Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I'm the dating matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I know you have seen quite a few videos of me from the United States, from Zanzibar, and there will be also a few videos taken during my trip to Italy. And I'm back to the office, don't worry. I'm interviewing the ladies and I'm filming this blog for you. We film videos beforehand, so to be honest, this process is a bit time consuming because it takes me time to prepare topics. I want them to be useful for you. I want them to be interesting. I prepare examples beforehand, so it's not like we just switch on the camera and then it's me talking. I'm sure we could try this. Maybe Sasha would be happy. No, he would fall asleep. So we film the videos beforehand and the whole team works for it. Our psychologists, our managers, we collect the best examples, the most educational examples, because we want this channel to be really useful and interesting for you. Also, I'm sure you have noticed that there is no advertisement in our videos. That's a small courtesy for all our subscribers, not only for our clients. We don't monetize on our YouTube channel, so you can watch all the videos without any other advertisements before the video or after the video. I hope you appreciate it. This channel is made with love and for love. It is for those singles that truly believe that love has no borders, knows no languages except from languages of love, and love can be truly international. I hope you are still here with me. So what are we going to talk today about? Today I will bring up a topic about unrealistic and realistic expectations regarding your potential match. I have called this video, "Can you handle a girl like that? Do you actually need to handle a girl like that?" So let's discuss it. So often during the interviews with our potential clients, I listen to all the qualities they are looking for in a partner. And pretty much these are important qualities. They describe to me why it is important for them to date someone family-oriented, why it is important for them to date someone with a good education, someone intelligent, why they are looking for someone sweet, someone sincere, someone trustworthy, someone who is not a cheater, someone reliable. So all these qualities are truly important when you are looking for a life partner. But usually when we come up to discussing the appearance, the looks of the ladies, this is where the problem occurs. Guys throw out of the window all the qualities they have described in the partner and start paying attention only at looks. And in their mind, if she is hot, like super hot, hotter than any other girl has ever seen, then by magic, by a magical coincidence, she will have all those qualities he has mentioned. Just because her eyes are truly the most beautiful, mesmerizing blue color, and her hair is long, blonde and smooth, and her face has the bone structure that the gentleman finds appealing, and she has long legs, and her knees are skinny, her hands are feminine, and all the other qualities, then this all means that she will be a good mother and she will be willing to have kids in 2 years, and she has all those qualities he has imagined in his head. Guys, I will give you one really important rule and I hope you will mesmerize it. Certain looks always come with a certain personality, because our personality, our attitude to life, our attitude to beauty and looks influence the way we look. This doesn't mean that you have to date someone ugly or someone who doesn't take care of herself. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and in Ukraine you know that people take it a little bit over the top, how they take care about themselves, how they look, how they dress. In Ukraine we dress to impress, and people still, unfortunately or fortunately, judge one another by the way the person looks, by the way the person is dressed. It's important for our culture. That's a cultural sin. So in Ukraine, even if the lady is a hippie and she, for example, doesn't eat meat, she is a rebel, she doesn't wear high heels and doesn't wear short skirts, like she is wearing jeans, for sure she is doing her nails and she is shaving her legs. Because for Ukrainian ladies, it's like brushing their teeth in the morning. So in Ukraine, ladies do take care about themselves. But there is a certain degree to which sometimes we take this idea to take care about us. Many gentlemen, when they describe the looks they find appealing, send me photos of some Instagram models. The influence of Instagram on the dating strategy, it's like tremendously big, and maybe I will do a separate video discussing Instagram. So they send pictures of these beautiful girls from Instagram. First of all, the photos are glamorized, like many filters are applied and sometimes photoshopped. So these ladies are really beautiful, I'm sure they are, but the photos have been adjusted, so you can easily tell it. And we have many Instagram models in our base, and to be honest, sometimes it is complicated to recognize them after you look at those girls in Instagram and then you see them in person. It doesn't mean that they are not pretty. They are pretty, but not as glamorous, as polished as they look at the photos. When I'm speaking about ladies who take a really good care about themselves, and for whom taking care about themselves is part of their profession, part of their lifestyle, I'm not talking about made-up beauty, because right now guys will tell me that, oh, I'm not going to date someone with a made-up beauty. I'm not speaking about ladies who did like many surgeries or who have some kind of artificial adjustments about their looks. I'm talking about the ladies who have invested lots of time, energy and money into taking care of their looks. Maintaining natural beauty is more expensive, more time-consuming and complicating than maintaining this kind of made-up or fake beauty. Just a few days ago, I have been interviewing two ladies. I was interviewing them for the one client, so the ladies were in the same age group, early 30s. One of the girls, she is 31 and she is a beauty guru. She runs a blog on Instagram about makeup, about clothes. She's a beautiful girl. She has a master's degree in economics and she's into sports, she's athletic, she's well traveled, and for this girl, taking care of her looks is part of her profession. She currently works as an SMM manager and she runs several Instagrams for several brands. So taking pictures and looking beautiful on the pictures is part of her profession. That's her passion. Parents of that lady are well off, and her mother has never worked in her life because in her family, father was footing the bills and he's still footing the bills. He has bought the apartment for this girl, and he's an example of a real masculine strength for this girl. So from early childhood she has learned that the girl has to be beautiful. You have to take good care of yourself, and by taking good care I mean avoiding stress, sleeping like 8 to 9 hours, like spending enough time outdoors, eating healthy all the time, doing all the beauty routine, like all the beauty masks for your skin, all the beauty procedures for your hair, and sometimes a beauty procedure like that can take an hour or two. So you have to really invest your time and your energy, and you have to be willing to do all that. When you look at that girl, she looks like beautiful, glamorized, and she looks so fresh and radiant, and I know that many guys would be willing to date her because of her looks, because of her energy. And then I'm interviewing another lady who is 33 years old and she is self-made. She has a master's degree, she did MBA, and she works for a big company as a marketologist. She has traveled a lot and she works long hours in her office because she is paying for her apartment and for her car. That girl is also a beautiful girl. She has long nails, they are done. She has beautiful hair, which also is longer than her shoulders. She is slim, and she honestly has told me that she doesn't have time to work out, but she is happy to have good genes, and she is very active at work. She spends her vacations active, so she's not gaining weight or anything, but she is not glamorous beautiful. Why? First of all, because she doesn't feel the necessity to invest so much time and energy into these glamorous looks. She doesn't have that time. You can tell me that you can always find time for things you want. Of course you can. And for her, she is concentrated on her work, she is concentrated on her hobbies, on her friends. She would better spend this time having tea with her friends than spending it on sitting with a mask on her hair or with a mask on her face. She doesn't find it necessary to invest time, money and energy into looking extra beautiful. She doesn't feel that she needs to do that, and pretty much her job is stressful, she works long hours, so pretty often she doesn't have enough time to sleep, like 8 hours, and pretty much sometimes she has to eat in her office at her working desk, and of course it influences the way she looks and the way she acts, because for her being super glamorous, beautiful is not a priority. Many gentlemen, if they compare the photos of two girls, will fall for the girl who sleeps enough hours, who takes extra care about her looks. They can't tell the difference, but a woman can tell the difference, that that girl has spent several hours per week taking care of her eyelashes, or taking care of her hair, or taking care of her skin, or whitening her teeth, doing all that stuff. It all takes time, money, and energy, and the girl has to be willing to invest the time and energy into all this beauty routine. Does it say something about her personality? Of course it does, because we make our choices based on our priorities that are dictated by our personality and our vision, what is important, what is not important, how we perceive ourselves, and what do we want to do with our lives. Many gentlemen fall for this super glamorous type of beauty. Can you really blame them? We all love beautiful things, but sometimes we forget that beauty comes with a certain price. If the lady pays such a huge attention to her looks, if she is investing so much time, energy, and money into her looks, so either she is looking for a gentleman who is also traditionally handsome, like Hollywood handsome, like a boy from the Instagram with an 8-pack, who is tall, with blue eyes or dark eyes, but model looks. Or she will be looking for a gentleman who can afford a beauty like that, who knows that beauty costs money and who would be ready to invest into her looks. Guys forget about such things, and the problem occurs when they go out with such beautiful, glamorous girls, and during the day they tell that, oh, she's shallow, she has spent like $200 for her hair, or she has spent this much money for a purse. Well, because it is important for her. She can be a really smart, really nice, well-educated person, but her looks and such materialistic stuff like clothes and purses will be also important for her. Like a programmer can appreciate a good computer, or for example a video operator can appreciate a good camera, such a girl will appreciate beautiful clothes and beautiful things. And when the gentleman tells that I wish she was more down to earth, if she was more down to earth, she would come with another looks, because she would come with another attitude to her looks and to amount of time and money a person should invest into taking care of herself. Guys like to believe that ladies wake up beautiful, with makeup, nicely dressed. It's not like that. Even if she is 22 or 24, to look great, you have to brush your hair, you have to put some makeup on, and you have to take a good care of your skin so that you can go out without your makeup and still look good. Beauty routine takes time. Also, very often guys forget that when they go out with a beautiful girl, not the girl has to wow them. They have to wow this girl. They have to compete for her attention. It is really so, because if the girl is beautiful, if she is beautiful by traditional standards, many guys will find her attractive. Local guys, potential foreign suitors, if the girl is open to international dating. So she won't be on the date trying to wow you. She will expect you to wow her. I had a male client several years ago, and he told me, oh, I wouldn't buy a girl flowers. Why should I spend money on flowers? I'm not sure if we will end up in relationship. It is a waste of money. If I know for sure that we are going to be in relationship, then I will buy her flowers and take her out for a nice dinner. Now I want to meet her for coffee only. This strategy might work with certain type of ladies. Ladies who really appreciate their time and who only have like 40 minutes for a date, they would really appreciate it that they are going to have just a cup of coffee. Maybe some ladies would even appreciate it that the guy hasn't brought flowers, but to be honest, in Ukraine it is hard for me to imagine it, because bringing flowers is part of our culture. And to be honest, often when girls tell that, oh, I don't like flowers, they have never received flowers, so they have never been on a good date. Like, all girls love flowers. Some girls don't like flowers in pots, but cut flowers to bring them on a date, that's something really private. That's something very romantic, and girls do love it, and I appreciate good flowers. So anyway, that gentleman, he was after really beautiful, glamorous girls. He was a good-looking gentleman, so it was not that complicated to get him dates based on his looks, and he had a good profession. He was young, so with a certain amount of work, we have managed to convince some really glamorous girls to give him a try and to go out with him on a date. See the difference? Nobody was wowed with the fact that he had an American passport, so we had to explain that he is really hardworking, he is intelligent, he has a great education, he is well-traveled, and he is looking to settle down. So we had to convince those girls to give a chance to a young, handsome gentleman. Not the other way around. So the girls he wanted to date, they were beautiful by Ukrainian standards, really glamorous, and they had enough male attention, but they were looking for the best male possible. They were looking for the male who is young, attractive, handsome, who is generous, who is intelligent, who has a good profession, who has a good potential to be a great husband, a provider in the future. So for those ladies, it was quite normal to go out to a good place with a local gentleman or with a foreign suitor, to receive nice flowers on the date, to receive great compliments, to receive full attention of the gentleman. Now imagine that this gentleman arrives on a date without flowers, and he takes her not to a beautiful dinner place or a lunch place, but to the coffee shop. For the girl for whom her looks and beauty is her biggest asset. For the girl who is beautiful and she knows it. The girl who likes to dress, the girl who takes pride in her looks. So she is wearing a nice dress, she is wearing her hair done, her makeup done in the coffee shop, without flowers. 20 minutes after the date, I receive an angry SMS from this girl like, Svetlana, you've told me he is intelligent and he is a gentleman, but he took me to the coffee shop and he has suggested to split the bill. Like, really? When you're looking for a certain type of the lady, she will come with a certain type of personality, and there is always a price you have to pay. I know that guys will now tell me that, oh, that's materialistic, you're talking about materialistic stuff. I'm talking about life. If the girl is beautiful and she knows it, and she invests lots of time and energy into her looks, she will expect gentlemen to appreciate her efforts. She will expect nice flowers, nice restaurant, nice compliments, full attention and lots of admiration. Guys often tell me, I want to date a girl who is beautiful, but she doesn't know about that. If she has invested lots of time and energy into her looks, she knows she is beautiful. If she didn't, she is not that type of glamorous looks. So when you try to think of the perfect image of the lady you would like to date, look at all sides of this deal. You like the looks, but what kind of personality will she have? How will it influence your relationship? Are you ready for this personality? Is looks as important for you as it is for her? Because if she spends like several hours a day for her beauty routine, for sure she will expect you to look glamorous and super handsome. Are you this type of a guy? Or maybe for you these qualities are not that important. Maybe for you it is more important to save the planet from the air pollution. Think what is really important to you. Think if you can really handle and you need to handle the type of the lady you find attractive. With love, Svetlana Mukha from Diolli.com.